Good morning everybody. So with today's video I'm going to give you my top 10 designer fragrances for the winter of 2024 going into 2025. If I'm speaking a little bit fast or I'm not going into great detail about these fragrances, it's because it's been a long day of recording and just also for editing purposes. So any reviews that I've done on these fragrances, they will all be down in the description box below. And before we get into it, please smash that like button. Let's start off with the first one, and not in any numeric order, but let's start off with a heavy hitter. Hugo Boss Bottled Elixir. This is so different from what Hugo Boss has put out in the past. The last couple of fragrances have been very different because a lot of their fragrances, even their winter ones, have been very mass appealing. This one here is not. You have to have particular tastes. This is a bit of a challenging fragrance, so it might be a bit of a hate or love, but this has a lot of ladamon, a lot of frankincense. The frankincense adds this smoky nuance. A lot of patchouli, cedar, there's a little bit of cardamom as well. But for the most part, just very woody and ambery. And I feel like that frankincense just adds a little bit of a smoky touch to it. And I surprisingly really enjoy this. My personality, my tastes are very safe, very boring. I love my freshies. And when it comes to my winter fragrances, for the most part, I like the more mass appealing stuff. This is like very different. For me, this is Mature Gentleman, but because it's so mysterious, dark, ambery, it's got that edge to it. This has a bit of a bad boy feel. Leather jacket, black tee, all the way to a tuxedo. Next fragrance, I have really plugged this one a lot in a lot of videos, so if you're getting kind of tired of it, I'm sorry, but I'm really digging this scent. Valentino Uomo 2021. This is what you're gonna get nowadays, okay? So I gotta, yeah, there we go. The studs around the neck is what you're gonna get. The original one was just smooth, like the neck was just smooth all the way around. Not anymore. The original had, I believe, hazelnut. This does not, but this has a bit of a chocolatey, vanillic vibe, even though that cacao and vanilla are not listed. You are going to get cardamom and black pepper as warm spices. There is vetiver as the backbone, a short-lived citrus with a lot of iris. The iris in this is waxy and it is powdery. But I don't know where it's coming from, but I get this vanillic, slightly cacao feel. Love it. Like, I clearly love it because I have been plugging this one a lot. This is a gentleman's fragrance. This bottle will be going to Rush because I ended up getting another one thinking that I was going to get the original, which was not. So you're not going to get, like, if you get these online, you're going to get the studs around the neck, okay? But this is, like, you can't complain. If you're a modern day gentleman who's all about manners maketh man, this is a fragrance for you. This is super versatile, dressing it down all the way to a suit and tie. Next fragrance has been plugged to death, but I get it. I get it. I'm generally not one for the hype, but this stuff here is absolutely fantastic. Mercedes-Benz Select Night. This is a great going out scent. It's classy, but it's sexy. It has that Tom Ford Noir Extreme vibe, but without the Tom Ford price tag. You're gonna get vanilla and cardamom. There is guaiac wood, sandalwood, and cedar as the woods, a little bit of orange blossom, and most certainly vanilla. A spicy, woody scent with a creamy vanilla. Absolutely fantastic with maybe a little bit of orange blossom. This is a super versatile fragrance. You could rock this on a date, but you could rock it to a semi-formal event and long lasting, like 9-10 hours. If you're looking for a good leather fragrance, you might want to check out Viktor & Rolf Spice Bomb Dark Leather. I've stated it on camera and I'll state it again. One of the best releases this year. This is the original Spice Bomb with extra leather. Because the original does have leather and it also has tobacco. There's tobacco in this as well with frankincense, but you're going to get cinnamon, nutmeg, and pepper. I kind of feel like there's maybe like pimento or saffron in this, but you really do get the cinnamon and the nutmeg though. The dark leather. A little bit of that tobacco, but as well like a little bit of frankincense. This is a very cozy and warm fragrance that has bad boy qualities, but at the same time, gentleman qualities. This is leather jacket and a tuxedo. Next fragrance, very underrated. High quality, but not the price tag. Dunhill Moroccan Amber. Very underrated. Absolutely a lot of the amber, but you're gonna get a lot of warm spices of cardamom. There is saffron, coriander, black pepper, ginger. So a lot of spices. It's kind of like a bazaar, like a bazaar in Morocco with hazelnut. I don't get a lot of the hazelnut, like maybe more in the background, but definitely the amber, the spices. There's also gonna be leather and oud. This is a very mature fragrance, very versatile, dressing it down all the way to a suit and tie. Long lasting as well, like 8 to 10 hours. Next fragrance, I absolutely love this one. Burberry Hero IDI PP. This was launched either in 2022 or 2023. It has some similarities to the original, which came out in 2021. This is just deeper, it's denser, and what makes this one different is going to be like the Oli Banum, the Benz one, but as well the incense. The incense, it's not overly smoky, it's more the background. There's also going to be pine needles, but what makes this similar to the original is going to be the 3 different types of cedar: Virginian, Atlan, and Himalayan. Overall, just very woody, ambery with a little bit of smoky incense and maybe a little bit of pine needles as well. Overall though, it's fantastic. If you're looking for just a few winter designers, this is definitely one that I think that you should look into. It's very versatile and you're gonna get about 7 to 9 hours with this one here as well. Next fragrance unfortunately has been forgotten. Came out in 1998 I believe, so it's an older one. But if you're looking for a good woody, spicy scent, you might want to check out Kenzo Jungle On. You're going to get a lot of cinnamon. You're going to get nutmeg, cardamom, pepper. You're going to get a lot of gaiac wood, sandalwood, cedar. There's going to be some vetiver, a little bit of benzoin, a little bit of lime, lemon, so on. There's a lot going on. Again, very much like a lot of these fragrances here, except for this one here. This is like black tea, leather jacket, all the way to a tuxedo. This is not planned. In all honesty, it ain't planned. But again, if you are looking for something that's a little bit forgotten, look into this one here. Next fragrance is going to be the most expensive one in this list. It's a designer luxury, but the brand itself is definitely more expensive than, let's say, the Dunhill Moroccan Amber. Again, long day of recording. I need a break, but that's going to be Dolce & Gabbana Velvet Exotic Leather or Exotic Velvet Leather. I get this name wrong all the time. This smells really good. This has a lot of similarities though to Dolce & Gabbana, the one Eau de Toilette or Eau de Parfum. Either or, it has the vibe. But what makes this one a little bit different is going to be the rum. There is incense, there is a lot of Oli Banum, there's a lot of labdanum, there's going to be juniper berries, leather, and some styrax. Again, very much like the one with just rum. Very ambery, woody, and boozy. Long lasting, 9-10 hours. Alright, so we're down to the last 2. I'm looking forward to just taking a break because I recorded 6 videos and Chad Secrets is coming over in 2 hours where we're going to be doing more videos. So it's a long day of recording, but number 9, number 2, whatever you want to call it. Givenchy Gentleman Society Extreme. This came out this year in 2024. It's a damn good fragrance. Very much like this one here. This is one of the best new releases of 2024. This one here has a lot of vetiver, sandalwood, a little bit of cedar, but it has a lot of coffee, orris, and Madagascar vanilla with a little bit of nutmeg. What it pretty much is, just a very woody fragrance with orris and coffee. It's classy, it's fun, but you could definitely wear this with a suit and tie. You could wear it like casually. It's a very versatile fragrance, and this is 10 plus hours. All right, we're down to the last one. Thank you. Dunhill British Leather. So if you're looking for 2 good leather fragrances, these are both good options. This one here is just spicier. This is spicy, but the leather in this is a little bit darker. This one here though has a lot of woods, leather, and spices. The wood itself is going to be cypress, but there's also patchouli and sandalwood. There is mate, there is going to be some cardamom, some hazelnut, some juniper, lavender, and apparently there's orange blossom, which I don't get. I definitely get like the cypress and the juniper berries. I most certainly get some spices and absolutely the leather. And there's a little bit of hazelnut. For me, the hazelnut is more from the atomizer than it is on skin, but very versatile. This also has very much like, you know what, I already put it in the box. Very much like the Moroccan amber, has a mature feel. So I think that this might resonate more so with an older gentleman, 30, 35 and up, but like leather jacket, black tee, all the way to a tuxedo. And guys, that is it. Top 10 winter designers for 2024 going into 2025. If my energy has changed, I apologize. Like I said, it's been a long day of recording and I need a long break. It's already noon and Chad's gonna be here in an hour. I was wrong. I said a couple hours. He's actually gonna be here in an hour. So I'm just gonna tidy up my mess, get the other fragrances ready for our videos. As I stated in the beginning of this video, any reviews that I've done on these fragrances, if you want something more in depth, they will all be in the description box below. If you like this type of video, please again show YouTube that you like this type of content by leaving me one of these. What videos to watch next? Well, if you want to see years prior of top 10 designers, check out right here. Thank you for my time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.